Hi, I'm Justin Dolan, and today I'm going to give you a small tour of St. Michael's Sustainable Community. Our community is more than sustainable. It's run by a permaculture country club, and all of our buildings, our grounds, our gardens, our lifestyle is based around permaculture. One of the main things we do is a living roof. The living roof helps us keep our houses cool, helps us save energy, and it gives the environment a place for more animals. It quiets the area down and gives a more permanent house. A living roof lasts a lot longer than a traditional conventional roof. One of our main focuses in the community is water. The entire first floor of this building over here is based around a water tank. This water tank is filled up from rainwater from the house above us, and we can use that water to fill up our pool. In fact, before our community actually had running piped water through the whole community, we actually had a saltwater swimming pool filled just off our springs. Even the design of our deck is made to help hold water into the ground. These channels here let us catch in the rainwater in our rainy season, put it in the ground where it can flow downstream to actually feed our gardens below us in the drier season. This plus biomass in the soil helps us retain a lot of moisture and allows us to grow an extra 30 or 40 days more than a regular growing cycle without additional water. The houses have coverings on the sides of them and the front of them. When those plants transpire the water, when that water goes from a liquid to a gas, that chemical process actually drops the temperature of the water. Not to mention, your house is completely in shade, and if you've parked your car out in the sun, then parked it in the shade, there's a huge difference between right here in the sun and right over here in the shade. It's about 12, 15 degrees cooler right here. It's a huge difference, and it's free. We send our gray water for our sinks and our showers to actually come through these plants and filter it. When that water comes out, we get the extra benefit of a cooler microclimate. To keep the bugs away without using chemicals, we plant lots of strong herbs around our community. These are citronella plants over here. Citronella is one of the main ingredients in most bug sprays, and having it around your house saves you the trouble of going out and buying it, putting it on, and worrying about it. We also grow lemongrass on the other side, lots of basil, lots of really strong herbs. Anything that'll help keep the bugs away from this area, we try to plant those herbs in this zone, our zone 1 in permaculture terms, the spot closest to the house. We also have swales and gardens and terraces we're going to show you too, and let me start taking you over there. Our landscaping is a huge feature for us. We like to have as many edible and medicinal plants and useful plants as we can in the landscaper. This is yucca, cassava. It's like a potato. This is Saragundi. It's an excellent medicinal plant for arthritis, inflammation, bug bites. We have tons of basil. This is a holy basil, a tulsi here, lemongrass, papayas, kumquats. The bougainvillea that we have, this beautiful bright red leaf, is actually an excellent medicine for fevers. Our passion fruit are coming through. You can basically walk outside if you're hungry and just pick something up and eat it if you can hold on to it. We have a lot of plants just because they bring in pollinators. We use those around our black water. Each property has their own banana circle where if you have any compost, any paper, food, instead of putting that into a landfill, you can throw it in your circle here and we'll get good gardening dirt out of it that'll enrich our gardens in a few months. This beautiful plant here is Oha Sen. It's an excellent plant if you're constipated or if you've been poisoned. You can take a lot of this. It'll help you evacuate your system very quickly. We have several types of orchids. And from the outside of our house, we go into a food forest. This whole area here is planted with hundreds of different types of fruit trees, coffee, yucca, anything we can find that we can grow in the tropics, which is just about anything that can handle hot weather, grows well here, and we're spreading that into the forest system in a manner that's most forest-like. This is the Mauser Foundation for Sustainability. Their roof collects the rainwater that goes to tanks on every side of the house. And then when these tanks are filled up, we let gravity take them downstream, and we use that water for our gardens. Down below here we have several types of coffee on the edge. Lots of yucca, lots of fruits. To keep our garden as sustainable as possible, we use natural means to keep the bugs out. All of our gardens are surrounded by lemongrass, other strong smelling grasses, like this one here. This is a sandy pine. Yeah, it's a natural disinfectant for your floors. Smells just like floor cleaner. It's got a lemony scent to it, but bugs hate it. So they hit this barrier of sandy pine and it gives us a little extra protection. Our gardens are either cut in on terraces like this where they're perfectly flat. That flatness helps us catch the water, catch the topsoil, and lets it sink in. If we didn't have these terraces and we didn't have our swales cut on contour, our water would run to a local stream and right out to the oceans, which is only 3.5 kilometers away. So by contouring the earth to suck in the water and hold it inside the water, we can actually give us a lot better growing conditions and put the water in the ground where it's best for us. This tall grass is sugarcane here. We also grow nonis, an excellent healthy fruit, along with, wow, there's so many different fruits. There's over 100 altogether. We would take a long time going to that list, but let me show you aquaponics, something that's really new to permaculture. Aquaponics is a combination of not just the regular aquaponics, but also pharmaponics. We want to take the living essence of the soil. We want to get soil with actually its own ecosystem into our food production, because when you have a good healthy soil, you have good healthy plants. And if you don't have that healthy soil, you can't have the best plants. One of the main things we put in our soil is effective microorganisms. You know, actually types of funguses and things that are actually living. People think that people are scared of, but if you have a good fungus in your soil, that good fungus will actually fight a bad fungus when it comes in and actually save your plants. It'll make them stronger, it'll help them get more water. This water here is rainwater from our rooftop collection. Our pharmaponics is completely based on free energy. We use the rain to fill it, gravity to move it through the system. Our war hyacinth here are actually filter plants. These plants can actually take the waste of the fish, the carbon dioxide, turn it back into oxygen for them, and we also use this for our mulch. This stuff grows so fast. We can put this in our compost to actually make soil, which is another one of our great products of pharmaponics. Most people think pharmaponics, aquaponics, hydroponics, you get fish and vegetables. We get fish, vegetables, and more good soil. The better we have our soil, the better we have for food production. Basically, when it comes to life on Earth, if it wasn't for that thin layer of topsoil, we wouldn't be alive at all. These fish have a couple ways of getting fed. We throw them our scraps. There's light actually underwater that's solar powered, and at nighttime that light turns on and it draws bugs into the water, and the fish get a fresh feast of those snacks. All the fish waste goes by gravity to our aquaponic system in this greenhouse here. Our greenhouse is set up on a model of nature. It's very much left to its own. We only have one person plus myself to manage 100 acres of farm and cattle and building and construction. So it's important for us to have this as low energy as possible and as low work energy as possible. We just come in here, turn a valve open, and everything gets watered. One of the herbs that grow in our aquaponics is gotu kola. Gotu kola is an excellent herb for a tonic, for your brain, for blood circulation. It's delicious in the salads. We have plenty of other salad greens, spinaches, turmeric, gingers, katuk, beans, peppers, all kinds of things going here. Asparagus, a lot more peppers, and they all come basically from the trash, the waste of the fish, the waste of our food. Even this aquaponics was built from waste of construction. All these tubes, these boards, this plastic was all left over from a construction project that we upcycled it into our food production. To keep our aquaponics as free from pests as possible, we line the outside with chickens. I'll go and show you that in a minute. We raise our beds up a little higher off the ground sometimes. For some foods do a lot better when there's no bugs around them, and there's a lot less bugs when you go up 5 feet in the air. Some bugs like to crawl on the ground, and not too many bugs like to jump up onto a 5-foot raised bed. Our next stop is where we keep our chickens, also known as the Castillo de Gallinas. Our chickens or gallinas are great in many aspects. They eat our bugs to keep our garden safe. We throw them our leftover food, and they give us fresh eggs. I mean, like really fresh eggs. There's no need to refrigerate. We come in here during the day, visit our little friends, yeah, and leave with usually 1 egg per chicken almost. We get about 300 eggs per year per chicken. Yeah, the most important thing is their food. If you keep your chickens healthy, they'll give you a lot more eggs and a lot better quality eggs. One of the secrets is when we give them our trash or leftover organic food, we'll let it ferment. We put it in a 5-gallon bucket, let it sit there for a week or so, and then throw it to the chickens. The digestive tract of the chickens is really short. You know, so having digested food actually lets it be more absorbent. They can get more minerals and more of what they need out of our food if it's fermented. They got a hole to go outside at night. And not only they just go outside, they also eat up all our bugs around our chicken coop, which is caged in. It's also a planting area. These chickens will eat up the bugs, scratch up the ground, they'll eat up the weeds, the seed for the weeds. When they're done, we have a perfect place to plant our crops. And here, we actually have trees around there. These are all moringa trees and some beans out there, and a few citrus fruits. So anytime a bug comes in here to eat some beans or some of our food out here, the chickens will go and eat those bugs and turn them into eggs. This tube here is actually a water tube. It's actually rainwater. The chickens hit these little nipples here and can drink the rainwater. You know, having a low energy input is really important to us because, you know, labor is expensive and time is valuable. With permaculture, we want to maximize our time in the hammock, maximize our time with our families, and do as little work as possible and get the best food as possible. And by using all these permaculture techniques, we're able to do that. Let me show you some of our exotic fruit trees. One of the first things we did when we came to this property is plant as many fruit trees as we can. We've got some of the largest fruits in the world, some of the most exotic fruits in the world. These are jackfruit here. These things are extremely nutritious, and there's so much fruit per tree you can feed more than one family just by having one tree. We also grow cashews. The seed is actually on the outside below the fruit. You actually bite into this fruit here, it's a little astringent. And if you're wondering why cashews are so expensive, because each one of these seeds is only one nut and they're surrounded by urushiol. It's the same ingredient in poison ivy, so you can't really get these things out without actually, you know, wiping off all that urushiol or actually heating it up to burn it off. And we also get a good fruit out of it. Sorry about that. This side over here is moringa. We also have disc golf. Disc golf, well, because golf is really horrible for the world, for the environment. Disc golf, as you can see, we don't have to cut the grass. We use large discs instead of a ball. All the rules are the same. You just get your disc in the basket. As soon as you hit the chains, it should fall right in there. And with our disc golf, we're able to bring sustainability and regenerative agriculture to more people because disc golf is a fast-growing sport and it's for everyone. Unlike golf, where you have to be rich and have a lot of money and a lot of time, anyone can play disc golf. Now, I'll take you up and show you some of our rooftop gardens. All of our gardens are on either a swale or a terrace, and that's to catch the water, catch the topsoil. It produces a higher quality food. It's close to the house. It uses less water, and over time, these swales and these gardens will get better. Unlike conventional agriculture, will be, you know, more and more damage. Our purpose here with the soil is to build a better soil every time we do a new garden and have a new crop. For our community, we have a huge community kitchen, large community area. Our plans are to actually spread permaculture through the world, starting right here. For people that want to have a house that has all the permaculture principles already built into your house, all your gray water, your black water, a living landscaping already put into your property, it comes free in our community just because our community is for people that want to have a regenerative and healthy future. We dehydrate, we have large parties, we grow and cook our own food here. It's really a great place if you're really into good food. We compost and sort all our recyclables, we upcycle. We have a large spring behind this tree here. It's a higueron. It's a type of fig. It's section for the birds seem scavenging around. But the reason it's so big is for the water. By having natural water on our property, you know, our survivability, our sustainability, our value all goes up. This living roof is only about a month old and we're already getting tomatoes and sweet peppers out of it. The roofs are made to last and made to hold a lot of weight. This roof will last as long as dirt lasts. We have fresh peppers, tomatoes coming in. You know, more than enough tomatoes for one family, but part of our community is to have more than enough for every single person here and sell a little extra. If you want to get involved in permaculture, a lot of the things that we do here can be done in the city, or if you want to take the easy way, have it all done for you. Every single property that we build and design here comes with a free edible landscaping, all the architecture for sustainability you need, whether it's gray water, black water, living landscaping, a house that uses far less energy than a conventional house. It all comes with it. And you can do that by moving to a neighborhood like this, moving to this neighborhood, or putting permaculture practice into your own neighborhood and house. Thanks for your time, and hope to see you here soon.